Last time on Tim Plays a Game. We think it's likely that the blizzard is coming from inside the cloud after all. Blizzard coming from inside the cloud. I want to see that. I want to see it for myself as soon as I can, but the strong wind makes an approach from the sides impossible. The only way is through the top. But there's not a Rito alive capable of crossing this stormy sky and making it all the way there. Except for one. Talking about you, Tulin. It was around here that I saw Princess Zelda, but now I don't see where she could have gone. Huh? Why? What is that? It's a boat. It's a boat that flies in the clouds. It's a boat. But an airboat. A boat for the air. Huh? I guess, I don't know what this is. This gold mist is that keeps, like, this gold border thing that keeps...
Come.
Okay. Come.
Come.
Okay.
Me.
Alright, fine. This is a Stormwind arc from the kids' song. Huh? And there's the strange woman from the kids' song. All that we have, all my information is based on kids' songs. Huh? That's definitely Zelda. Oh god. I think the fan just kicked on. What the heck? This proves it, Link. The blizzard came from the... This is the blizzard that's been pounding Rito Village is coming from here. Oh yeah, didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Weird, I could swear, yeah. We just saw her. It was Zelda, and she's gone. What's up, everyone? It's Tim from Tim Plays a Game, here with Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, playing on Nintendo Switch. As you can see, we are at the... Yeah, we're at the Wind Temple. I want to call it the Ice Temple, because there's more ice than... Well, you'll see. But, yeah, we're starting off now. So, what we have to do is we have to go around and find each one of these. I think they're engines or turbines or something. And we gotta use Tulin's power to... Tulin's wind power to, yeah, to make them turn. I want to try this. I want to try something real quick. These icicles are awesome because you can actually use them to fuse with stuff like the Gerudo Scimitar right there. Yeah, we just look at that. We just increased it like by, well, let's see. I think we got 12 more, but it does break easily. So this first one's right here. Let's go and get this one. Oh wait, this one's not easy. Okay, I thought it was easy. Yeah, if you can, try to equip like a shield, or try to equip one of your shields with the flame emitter. I got a couple of them. Just makes it easier to melt stuff. Other than that, though, you'll have to use like fire fruit. Soldier spear. There we go. Buttload of arrows. We're gonna need those later on. Okay, so I thought this one was easy. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go across here, I think. There's one right over here. Okay, so this, real quick, we just gotta open this up. Turn. Opens that gate. When we go in there, there's gonna be a boss battle, or not really a boss battle, just a battle. Wow, really? It's already badly damaged? Glad they give you some arrows in this dungeon, because you will need them. Opal. Opal! Alright, next part. And as you can see over here, this lever is broken. And for some reason, yeah, because it's broken, we can't turn it. Even though there's time, it doesn't matter. So we gotta get creative. Put that right on there. Give it a quick turn, and it's open. Ingenuity. Alright, and just like that, we're at the first turbine. Tulin will let us know, hey, look at that! It's one of the... Is this for one of the locks? It's kind of shaped like a windmill. Alright, well, do your thing.
Strong wind.
Stand in front of it, and... there you go. It's like one of those breath tests where you... for alcoholics, recovering alcoholics, they had to breathe into the thing to start their car. You gotta breathe into all 4 of these if you want to start this airship. Alright, so that's the first one. Okay. There's some spaces down here that are worth looking at. Kind of have to go off the side of the ship in order to find them. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, jeez. Thankfully we have Tulin here. Oh, time bombs. Yeah, I don't want to set those on fire. Come on. Trying to think. I know there's a way over there, but I'll worry about that later. Don't worry about the lasers too much. Oh, dang it. Nice. You can also climb over the wall, but that's faster. Ruby. And back over. Oh, nice. So the next part's down here. And the problem with this one, there's a bottomless pit right here. I think you can just kind of climb over. You can just climb over it. You can climb over it. I think you can fly over it too, but... I think you should, I think as long as you have one stamina vessel, you should be able to Ninja Warrior this thing. That is what Breath of the Wild's kind of like, or yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. They're kind of like that. Bunch of Ninja Warrior stunts you gotta do to get through a dungeon. Not that I would love to see Link try to do the salmon ladder. Alright. So this guy sucks. Don't think I can sneak past him. Let's see if I can... Nope, can't sneak up on him. Okay. I want that ruby. Alright, so for this part, we just gotta get up there. But take one of these things with you. Oh, I almost forgot something. Can't forget to... You gotta get the door. Just in case we need to get back in here later. Grab this one. I think one more. Don't want to lift him so high though. We need to get him up there. Actually, I think we'll be alright without him. Okay, now we need to ascend right here. Ow. I'm stuck. We're gonna need 4 of these things, so... I played the game the first time. I thought I needed to put him back on the wall. I spent like a good half hour just trying to like line it up perfectly, like it won't fit. Why won't they fit? And it's like, oh, I don't need to do that. Just break already, come on. There we go. I wonder if I can grab these. Yeah, it's too far away. I think we'll be... Oh, no, we got 4. Okay. So this thing is basically one giant propeller. We gotta do like... Yeah, but the things have worn off, so... Just gotta get new ones. There it is, okay. Okay, I know I saw 4 here. Alright, so that's good. It doesn't have to be perfect. And get Tulin. Get that windstorm, baby. Look at that. And it opens right up. Yeah, once the wind goes, once it starts going, it'll keep moving, so you don't have to worry about it. Hey, buddy. Ow. Nice. Teamwork, baby. Alright, so that's done. Let's see, halberd. Alright, long rusty sword. Alright, children, do your thing. This was the one we went to earlier. We couldn't get into because the door was locked.
Three more to go. We can do it.
Alright. Trying to remember where they are. Okay, 2 in basement 1 and 1 in basement 2. Try not to get that confused. There we go. Bigger icicle adds more power. Go off the side of the next one. Watch out for these laser cannons, they suck. Use a bomb arrow to just mess that up. I'm too low. The best thing about Tulin's wind power is that it just lets you blow. It just gusts you in the right direction. Had to be careful on what words I use there. If you want, if you need more icicles, you can always shoot some down. That one right there. It's a big one. Sword spear. Oh yeah. Love making them fly freezing them midair so they can fly, so they just fall down. All right, let's turn this baby around. There it is. Lost my ice, but that's okay. And let's open this door. This one you kind of have to get creative with. Remember the icicles I was talking about earlier? We're gonna need those again. Actually, we only need one. It's gotta be a good size one. Is that right in there? Look at that. Not the best ingenuity, but it works. Tillen, get over here.
Leave it to me.
Get over here, you. Alright, that's number 3. 2 more.
3 down, 2 to go.
I might be able to beat this dungeon in record time. Not new record for me. Now I know where I'm going though, since I've played this already. Yeah, we gotta ascend. Do we have to ascend? Trying to think if we need to or not. Oh, that is weird. Oh God! Just come up through that. All right. Last one is in the deep basement. I'm trying to remember how to get down there. I think it's like back here. Was it in here? Oh, you know what? No, it's further down. I gotta go outside the ship. Forgive me, I'm trying to get my bearings here. It's like way down here. Ooh, Zonite shield, alright. Yeah, anything you equip to a Zonite shield, lowers the energy consumption. It's pretty good. And then this. Zonite sword, and anything you equip to a Zonite sword that has Zonite power becomes instantly like it gets like a power boost. We've collected a bunch of Zonite stuff. We use the construct horn. All right, so we will use the construct horn. Number 2. Yeah. Let's see. You can see the fuse power down there. And we'll give it a good fuse. Look at that. 17 power. I'm just going to try and use this one up. Alright. Till in. Where you at? There you are. Start your engines. We got one more to go. Where did I miss? Where did it get? Where did I miss one? Oh, it's way back there. Okay. Yeah, this one we gotta go up for. So this is where we started earlier. The lasers. There should be a window. There it is. Alright. Jump here, jump up here. This next one, I need to get up as high as humanly possible. Make sure I'm in the right area. Really wanted me to break the shield on this one. So bounce here. And bounce on this one. Just gotta get over here. Surprised how long it took me to figure this one out. And you take a look at it, you can see it's a door. It's got hinges. Ow. that one opened easier for some reason. Okay, oh boy. Yeah, we can't climb down there. It's much faster to fall down. I have no idea what that alarm does. Soldier blade, alright. Okay. Just go over here.
I'm all set. Now!
That up. And that activates that.
That's it, Link. We should
Cool.
be able to open up the hat.
Seriously, I have no idea what that alarm does. I don't really need to do this, I just want my spirit to have some more power. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, here we go. Make sure I have the right stuff. Yeah, we're good. So once we activate this, that brings down all the gears. And since we've unlocked all the turbines, I'm calling them turbines, probably not what they are. That will allow this gate to open up right here. Alright. Release the boss. Oh my god.
Okay.
These two are remarkably calm considering that they just got freaking swept up into a hurricane. Oh my god, what is that? Olgara. Scourge of the Wind Temple. Alright. So this is actually one of the easiest bosses in the game, sorry.
We've got to take it down. This wind is so strong. Don't get blown away, Link.
So when you can find any open part, fire fruit. Dang. Yeah, you gotta get really close to him. That'll work. Fire arrow. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There it is. going inside here. This is where you want Tulin's wind power.
Link, below you!
Blow it, just get you out of the way. Fire arrow. Nice. Now there is another way to beat him. I'll go into that after the battle. But really, this is just the fastest way to do this. The other way is to wait for him to attack and then just jump down with your sword or what other weapon you have.
To stay clear of those tornadoes! Be
At this
careful!
point, you just gotta avoid the tornadoes.
Link! Don't get too close to the tornadoes!
Hear ya. Oh, jeez.
Here they come again!
I don't have the bow equipped. Why isn't this working?
Great job, Link!
There's one. I think I got 2 more belly parts to hit. While he's doing his thing.
Leave it to me! Way to go, Link! I'll help too!
Dang. Okay. Very nice stamina there. Oh, jeez. Nope. I'll show you the other way.
Even in these gales, just give me the word!
The other way is to soar above him. He'll attack you like right here. This is a little more difficult to maneuver though. But if you run out of arrows, you have to do this. Just kind of stab through him. Nice. Oh. Oh, it's raining pee. Why did you have to be gross, Tim? Maybe that's just what his insides look like, I don't know. Oh, and the snow died down. And we get a heart container, yay! The best part of any boss battle. And that followed that. Get the heart container. Easy health. Nice. Alright, let's talk to Tulin. He's about to get one heck of a present. Like, do I eat this? What is it? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Aw. Told you not to touch it.
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
I know that voice. It's you. You're the one who's been guiding us?
Wasn't really guiding us. He was guiding
Yes.
guiding you.
I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind. Where you fight, the winds follow. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud.
How do I get this frigging mask off my head?
That monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King.
Can either of you help me with this mask? It's
From
killing me.
obtaining the stone you just found, my secret stone.
Demon King? Secret stone?
This is a lot to learn all of a sudden.
Kind of weird that it just hangs the stone around his ankle.
But listen,
I'd have a little more respect for it. Put it around your neck, dude. Come on.
a tale of the imprisoning war, and the mission our people must accomplish.
Here we go. Backstory.
Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young.
Many moons ago.
The Demon King descended on the land. He sought to wipe out anyone who opposed him.
He just looks like a total badass right there.
But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, requested my aid, as well as that of 5 other warriors.
See, this was smart. Bring an army to defeat the boss.
Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts, secret stones, objects that amplified our formidable abilities. I carried one into battle as the Sage of Wind. It was thrilling to fight alongside my fellow sages. Yet we were still no match for the Demon King's overwhelming power. His magic was staggering, and I was unable to slip past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King.
Aw,
To
beans.
save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
And that's why we saw the hand over him
That was the
at the beginning of the playthrough. Also, kind of explains why Ganon never was able to like retake his shape after in the events of Breath of the
I
Wild.
would soon receive a visitor with a request that would define the
That's why he was like a
future
total
of the Rito.
monster-looking thing throughout that battle. Calamity Ganon.
It was another of the 6 sages.
Zelda!
Of time.
The Demon King will return. The magic binding him will be undone. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him.
Oh, will he now?
But Link will only succeed with the Rito's help. Summon the winds and support this hero.
Ah, fine.
Clear what part the Rito will play.
It will be an honor to defeat the Demon King.
After I wasn't able to do it the first
when
time.
the Demon King returns, the Rito Sage of Wind will awaken once more. And you can count on the full support of the Rito.
Seriously, can you get this mask off my head? It's killing me. And we could not get the mask off, apparently.
War, and a mission I accepted on our behalf.
We tried everything. Gorilla Glue, Super Glue,
But there's more to
other types of glue.
The Demon
Nothing get it
King
off.
will soon recover his full strength. Tulin, my brave fledgling, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request.
Do I have to?
Fight the demon
Can't someone else do it?
with the swordsman Link.
Do it and be gone. Didn't really give him any choice. I don't think he's gonna say no.
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you?
Yep. Let's destroy the Demon King together.
Link! This is so amazing!
Oh, thank God he's got a positive outlook.
Such an important mission, and it involves fighting alongside you to save the world.
Yeah, we gotta defeat the Demon King after those other guys got killed.
The world is gonna be in big trouble. I can't let that happen. I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
Actually, one guy, Rauru, he sacrificed himself. We're gonna defeat the Demon King, even though no one else did. I guess it's exclusively an ankle bracelet. Ankle/friendship bracelet.
I am the Sage of Wind! Look! Check out what I can do now!
Oh my god, that thing. That thing is horrifying. What the heck? Okay, so you created Japanese water demons of yourself. Good for you. What the heck is... Have their hands always been that big? Maybe it's mostly feathers or something, I don't know.
Swear to fight by your side until the end.
I'd hate to see what his hands look like without the feathers on them.
And I'm with you.
Okay, can you let go of my hand? Oh god. Anytime you want to let go of my hand, he's just one of those people who shakes his hand, shakes your hand for so long. Handshakes should be 2 seconds tops, and that's it. Shake my hand, let it go. Pinky ring, alright. Oh, great, this thing's gonna be following me for the rest of my journey. That'll be fun. Every time I close a cabinet mirror, see that thing behind me.
Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
You proud of me now, Dad? Still snowing. Oh, and it stopped. Oh, oh no, global warming! Yeah, seriously, it would have to be, in order for it to melt like that, it would have to be hot as balls right now. We're talking Florida weather. They kept the heart-shaped rock indent from the Breath of the Wild. I like that. That was part of a quest where you had to wait for the sun to shine through that.
Oh,
You guys did it. You did it.
yeah, it turns out it was easy once we started working together.
That all you have to say? This was no small feat. Your feet are huge. Finding shoes is impossible. I still can't believe the Stormwind arc from the children's song was real. Me neither. Well, you could have knocked me over with a feather. More bird puns. Come on, we can squeeze in one more bird pun. God, their feet are ridiculous. I mean, I know they're birds, but still. For a job well done, Tulin.
Wait, what? This bow meant so much to you, and now you're giving it to me?
It was always my intention to give it to you once you came of age as a warrior. Pretty sure you're good enough now. Go on, take it. Put it in your hands. Your ridiculously big hands.
Dad? Thank you.
I'll prove to you I've become a warrior worthy of carrying it. You better. Man, a few words. Unfortunately, none of those words are, I'm proud of my son. He gave him his bow, so that's good enough. Hey, Link, that woman in the vision my ancestor showed us, didn't she look just like Princess Zelda to you? Do you think that was the real princess? I mean, it seemed like a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Or no, in this galaxy. This one. There's still a bunch of unanswered questions. I gotta know more about the figure we saw in the Stormwind Arc, so I'm gonna go look into it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda, so check in with me sometime, okay? And remember, with my sage's power, the two of us can keep working together no matter what. Oh great, I got the Japanese water demon following me. Fun. Alright. So that's completed now. I think there's couple small quests we can do. There's a geoglyph. Did we find the geoglyph here? Yeah, that one. I don't know. Let's talk to Impa. Oh, Link, we meet again. Kato and I came here to see a geoglyph. Sadly, we were thwarted by the blizzard and the ground nearby. After it finally calmed down, we made our way to this village. We plan to get on with finding that geoglyph shortly. Link, I have been wondering, have you found the geoglyph in southern Eldin yet?
Oh.
The map in the Forgotten Temple showed a geoglyph that looks like a stone tablet. We intend to investigate that geoglyph as well. Okay, so... geoglyph that looks like a tablet. In southern Eldin. I don't know where that is. I've gotten one. I've gotten one, two. I've gotten two geoglyphs so far. And I'm trying to get them in order for the sake of this playthrough. But thankfully, I kept a little picture of different things. Yes, so the temple right here. So the geoglyph we're looking for is the one all the way on the right, and that should be right to the right of the castle. Okay, so we'll probably make our way to the Goron area next. Yeah. That's the one I want to get to next. Alright. In the meantime, though, we got some time left. I think there's some quests we can do around the village. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, those are mine, mister. Hold on. Is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? That's okay then. I don't mind giving them to you. Hear me out first. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an invention. Wahaha. Problem is I can't go and pick the fruit since Papa always tells me not to go out on my own. So not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with since so long. But without ice fruit, I can't make it. So you just want ice fruit. Okay, I'll give you some ice fruit. Huh, mister? I felt cold breeze coming from your pouch. Yeah, it does that. It's a medical condition. Mister, what you got there? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Well, it looks like you've also got some cold jellyfish-like stuff. Is that white choo-choo jelly? Yes. Let's leave it at that. From one of the monsters, again, medical condition. From one of the monsters that'll freeze you solid if you touch it. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet you can use it to make a big invention. Take the ice fruit. Yeah, now I can finally make my invention. When I attach this to the tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little. I wonder what would happen with other materials. You can make arrows with all sorts of effects. Wow, listen to me. With every breath I spew out brilliance. Waha. But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. More arrows. You know the reason I was making all these arrows? It's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I want to make arrows that go perfectly with the bows. That was nice. All I have to do is keep working hard, get my name out there, and one day I'll be a world-famous arrow maker. One Papa can be proud of. What is with this town where every kid is trying to make their parents proud? I guess there's just like this parenting style that prevents, I don't know, prevents adults from just being proud of their children for the sake. Alright.
Hey!
Oh, hey. You're the one who helped Tulin save the village. We owe you big for that. Now that the blizzard's died down, we're stockpiling all the food and materials we get into abundance. The others are working together to bring supplies in the village. I'm managing this process here. Speaking of which, Huck was supposed to bring some food, but you haven't seen him. He told me he'd collect food from Snowfield Stable in the Tabantha Tundra northeast of here. Hope nothing happened to him on his way back to the village. Ah, never mind. I was just thinking about a friend of mine. He hasn't come back yet. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any spare food or be willing to part with, would you? Our food stockpiles are looking healthier now that the blizzard has stopped, but they could still be better. If you have extra food, I'd be happy to trade for some supplies. I could offer you, say, 10 arrows for 3 glowing cave fish. They're not hard to find if you look in caves. Actually, I do have those. So you have them right now? Oh, if I do? Okay. I thought I had at least one. Yeah, I have one. Okay. There we go. Can we get an actual quest here? That cave, where was it again? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey, if it isn't the guy who worked with Tulin to save the village. Yeah, okay, I worked with him. I'm not the guy who did most of the work. I worked with Tulin. Tulin did it. Everyone in the village is happy to stretch their wings again without them icing over, so thanks for that. And the end of the blizzard has improved visibility, too. It's much easier now to find caves where we can gather food. I saw one just the other day, in fact, while I was flying around, but I forgot exactly where it was. It was a rock wreathed in green light inside it, just like the one beneath the general store. Just where did I see that cave anyway? I found it while I was looking for that white bird. What the heck are you talking about? Yeah, there were mushrooms in it and a pond with fish. Would have been a perfect place to stock up on supplies. All I remember is that I found it while looking for that white bird. There was a white bird, okay. Yeah, have you ever looked up at the peak of the spire here in Rito Village? Oh, show it to me. Show me what you think.
Oh.
That bit jutting out sideways looks kind of like a perch, right? We call it Vomito's perch. Yeah, whatever happened to those things? Part of my morning routine is to head up there and bask in the sun as it rises. That day I was getting some sun up on that perch, same as always, just when the dawn was breaking. Right about then, I looked to the west and saw a white bird resting atop the long shadow of the perch. Right about then, I looked to the west. So at dawn, looked to the west. Saw a white bird resting atop the long shadow of the perch. It was weird for a bird to rest on a shadow, right? I was curious, so I went to have a look when I saw the bird. Thing is, I couldn't find that white bird again after that. Instead, I found a cave entrance. It's kind of like the white bird led me to that cave. I don't know what I can remember, why I can remember all that so clearly, but not where the cave was. Oh, there was. Oh, over there? No, I don't think that was it. Was there anything that stood out? Let me think. I was lucky to find it. I don't think the area around the entrance was anything special or memorable, but it was right next to a resting white bird. Not giving me any details. Deep inside, I could make out a rock. Okay, yeah, I've got that. Oh, there it is. How about that? Look at that. Alright, there's the white bird. And we found the Karak. Alright. It leads right to the cave entrance. Oh, what's this? Oh my god. Oh god, Japanese water demon. I swear I didn't watch the videotape. Tulin's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. Oh great, his avatar. The last airbender. It's down here. Getting these fish. There we go. Alright, let's explore this cave. It's worth exploring. Oh, there's a shrine in here. Nice. And that's the Whitebird's guidance completed. Nice. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Let's see if we can... Hopefully it's just a blessing. If it's just a blessing, then we can just get through this real easily. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's try and speedrun this then. Oh, this looks easy enough. Lever power. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we just gotta... I think we just gotta catapult that into there. Take this, drop that in there. Raise that up, drop it. Boom. Alright. Alright, phase 2. This is actually my first time doing this one, so I didn't find it in my I didn't do the side mission in my other game. There we go. And don't attach it, you just want to drop it in there. And oh. Huh. Okay, we gotta get creative. Wasn't enough. Okay. Maybe just try it again. Try it. Maybe I can drop it from a higher. Oh. Drop it from a higher point. This is as high as I can get it up. Okay, a little too high. Really gotta... Gotta bring it down a little bit. There was no ball in there, was there? Wow. Come on, Tim. You need to... if you want to catapult something, at least put a ball in there. There we go. Took a few tries, but we got it. Alright, now how am I supposed to get over... Oh, I see. I got Wile E. Coyote myself over there. Alright. Ah, God. Was there a treasure chest I didn't find? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's one in every shrine, so... probably never gonna use that. Let's do it again. Again, do it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Ah, okay. Perfect landing. Alright, give me that container. Or whatever the light thing. Blessing. Light of blessing, yes. Trying to think, do I need another stamina? No, you know what? I need... Trying to think if I should get a heart or a stamina vessel. That's always the question. I try to do like one and then the other, but I can't remember which one I got last. I believe it was a heart. No, it was... Maybe, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out next time. So, that is going to wrap things up for tonight's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Tim Plays Game. Stay tuned for more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I think next time we're going to be heading towards Goron Village. And yeah, we'll probably get the next... geoglyph there. Until then, this is Tim from Tim Plays Game signing off. And have a good night, guys.